Hey guys, and welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Leslie. I am the Farm and Pastor's Wife, and if you're new to my channel, I say welcome. Welcome to open cabinets and a messy house. But tonight we're making salmon. We're going to pan sear it up, pan fry it up, however you want to say it, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. So if this is something you're interested in, please think about hitting subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything, and be sure to give me a thumbs up. So tonight we're making a dinner for two salmon. Okay, so like I said, we're making salmon. It's a dinner for two. I had a bag of a vegetable medley that I've just steamed up in the microwave, and it actually came, where's my sauce? It came with like an Asian sauce with it, and so once I get closer to time to fix it, we'll pour the sauce over the vegetables and kind of have like an Asian vegetable medley to go with our salmon. So let me talk about the seasoning I have. I bought this through Epicure, and if you are some of my Canadian family, YouTube family, this is probably, I think, a Canadian company. I have a friend from Canada, and she was having a party, and so I bought the salmon seasoning. But if you don't have this, you could use Cajun seasoning, just salt, pepper, and maybe a little bit of garlic or paprika, or I mean, you don't need much because the salmon is just delicious on its own. I've left the skin on. I'm going to show you what I've got going here. I've left the skin on. And you will notice on salmon, if you buy a fresh fillet, that the scales are still on there. And that's okay. They are very thin. And once they're fried up, they are edible. However, I don't eat the skin anyway, so it doesn't bother me. I just kind of eat everything off the skin. I don't even take the skin off until I'm eating it. So, anyway, with that being said, let's come over here. Y'all, my house is a mess. So, you're going to see probably a messy house. You're going to see Judah's socks on the floor over there because he went outside and his socks were wet. And where he takes them off, that's where they stay. So, I'm going to give a good dousing of olive oil. You don't have to use that much, but I want plenty in there. And just for flavor's sake, I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of butter to that. And I'm going to turn it on kind of a medium to medium-high heat. And we're going to come back over here and we're going to season up our salmon fillets. I am going to put just a little bit of extra salt and pepper on this. First, let me tell you what you need to do. I've already done this off camera, but I wanted you to see it. I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to dry this really good, because you don't want any popping and splattering going on. So, I'm going to salt it. And you don't want to salt it till right before you're getting ready to put it in the frying pan, because salt, just like you put it on eggplant, it pulls out the moisture. And so you're gonna be patting it in vain if you add the salt too far in advance. Alright, there's the black pepper. And now I'm going to season it pretty liberally with this seasoning. It's been open, but this is the first time we're using it. And I'm just going to season the one side. And I'm going to start with this side down, only because we don't eat the skin, or I don't, and it doesn't have to be that crispy for me. So I'm going to start with this side down and then flip it after about 5 minutes, once my oil gets hot enough. And once it gets hot enough, I'll bring you back and show you how we do it. Okay, y'all, we're going in. I think it's going to be good enough. Be sure to get that seasoning on there. Alright, we're going to lay it right there. It's sizzling. It's not over sizzling. It's not going crazy, but it is sizzling. So we're just going to let it sit. I'm not going to move it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to set my timer. I'll check it in, let's check it in 4 minutes and see where we are at that point. And maybe anywhere between 4 to 5 minutes. And then we will see where we're at and then flip it. Okay guys, this seasoning has some blackening qualities to it, so it will look dark. But we're going to turn it over. And we're going to crisp up that skin. For a few minutes on that side, and then we'll check the internal temperature. Remember, this is like a blackening type seasoning that we use. Okay, y'all, this is our blackened salmon, and I know it looks really dark, but it's not. There's lots of paprika in here, lots of things that we're going to turn dark. Anyway, there's some sugar in that mix as well. So all these things caramelize to give it this dark color. But let me show you how tender and flaky it is on the inside. Okay guys, we're going to look right here. Look at that. Almost a medium rare on the salmon. In fact, I would like mine more done than that. Hold on, my oven's beeping. It's not the fire alarm. So I'm actually going to stick this in the oven because I want mine a little bit more done than that. It's just a little bit too rare for me. So, but the outside is seared beautifully. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this in an oven and finish it off in there. And no, you know where I'm going to put it? I'm going to put it in my air fryer. That's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it in the air fryer and finish it off in there. Okay, y'all, here is our beautiful vegetable medley and our blackened salmon. So, I can't wait to dig in. In fact, I'm going to get that little piece right there that I dug out earlier. Oh my goodness, it's perfect. Now, y'all, before I finished it off in the microwave, it was probably absolutely the perfect way a high-end restaurant would serve salmon. I'm just not a high-end kind of girl, and I like everything well done. So, I always get mine a little extra well. But if you cook your salmon to the temperature of 145, the internal temperature, you're good. And I'm sure that's what it was at my initial, but I'm going to go way past that just because even my steaks I do well done. So, so I try not to ever cook steaks for you guys because I know I like it a whole lot different. Sorry guys, my daughter called. But anyway, I like my stuff well done, and so I finished it off in the air fryer. So let's call Brian in and see what he thinks. Salmon's not something I do a whole lot of. I'd rather order it at a restaurant than fix it at home. So, but it's so easy. That was so easy. I don't know why I don't fix it here. So hang on, let's call him in. Okay, hey here's guys. Brian. He's going to try our blackened salmon.
All right. It looks delicious.
I seared it on both sides really good and then finished it off in the air fryer. Oh, sorry. He wants his face.
I'm supposed to try it, and she points down to the food.
The vegetables are delicious. They're just cold. I let them get cold.
That's what I'm trying now. Did you cook the vegetables first?
In the microwave. I just steamed them in the microwave.
All right, here we go. We're going to dig in. Very flaky.
Look at that.
Very flaky. Look right
there.
there.
So good.
See, likes her very dry.
Well done.
I like mine a little more moist.
Then you'll like that one probably better.
So
that one's still got a little moisture in it.
the flavor's really good. What'd you put on it?
It's that Canadian seasoning I had. I've already put it back up.
But we're American.
I know, but we have a friend who's from Canada.
We have a lot of friends who's from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And it's really good.
Really, really good.
Really, really tasty, as Judah would say.
As Judah would say, really, really tasty.
He says, it's really, really tasty.
My phone just rang, I'm sorry. You can pick this salmon up.
At Aldi?
We got this at Aldi or Aldi, whatever you guys say. Sam's Club.
Oh, they have a big one
Or
that's nice.
Costco is another good spot where you can get some fresh salmon at.
That's not dry at all.
No, it's not too dry. It's not bad.
That's not dry at all.
It's kind of like some sermons I've heard. But anyway, it's
Yours?
really good. No, it's just picker. Really, really good. And just depending on your taste and how you like it, that's how you prepare it. But
Right.
So it may take you a couple tries.
When I pulled it out of the pan, if you like yours rare to medium rare, when I pulled it out of the pan, you didn't need to finish it off in the air fryer. I just liked mine a little bit more.
Yeah, but if they
done.
they don't have an air fryer, what do they do?
You do it off in the oven, because that's what I was originally going to do, is stick it in the oven, but I knew, my oven's not preheated air fryer. And, but if you don't have an air fryer, just finish it off in the oven.
On broil.
On broil, or I would bake, because you're broiling, you're just going to blacken it even more, and you don't want to blacken it anymore. So I would do bake at 400.
Or you can rotate the side, right? You can rotate if you broil it.
Yeah, but you still, I would still bake.
Google it. Traditionally, when broiling salmon in the oven, if you use the broil, you want the salmon about 6 inches.
And that's not searing it on the stove top first. That's everything under the broil.
Yeah, you want it about 6 inches from the broiler. So, and that's what most chefs recommend. So, how'd you guys like that?
He broils his, I pan sear mine.
I broil mine.
Mine's better.
Hey, do you guys know where my favorite place to catch a fish is? Right there in the lip. That's my favorite place. All right, baby doll. We're not going to make it to the dinner table.
No, because I'm eating it right here.
She's eating just about all of hers. Look, let me show you. I want you guys to look. Look, all hers is...
It's almost gone.
Hers is almost gone.
It's good.
It is so good. It is
really good.
It's really good. And fairly inexpensive. This was... $8?
$8?
$8.
And it was a big piece.
It was a big piece, $8.
We each have a big size piece.
We've probably got 7...
Oh, that's a good 8 ounces.
7 to 8 ounces a piece. I mean, if you were to go to a restaurant, it's a $15 plate
at least
a piece. So
that's
a $30 meal that we did here for $10, and it is really good. So
really tasty.
Really, really tasty. All right, you gonna tell them good night?
I'm right.
We got to get to bed because we've got a big day tomorrow. Tell them what tomorrow is.
We sell our last 4 houses of chickens tomorrow.
They may not understand what sale means.
Well, they come catch them to take to the processing plant.
Yeah. If you're a traditional poultry grower, broiler grower, you don't get paid until your birds go out, okay? Our contract is a little different. So most commercial poultry farmers that are broilers get paid 4 times a year or 5 times a year. And so when your birds go out, you call it, I'm selling chickens, because you're actually making money. And so that's the lingo there.
They're not really ours to sell, but
yeah. But
anyway.
There you go.
So yeah, we get 4 to 5 flocks a year. And so this flock is leaving us.
So tonight,
we gotta go to bed
over
early.
at 9 o'clock. It's about 7:15 now on Sunday evening. I go over at 9 o'clock, turn the feed off. I go back at 11 o'clock, turn the feed off. I go back at 1 o'clock and turn the feed off. And I go back at 3 o'clock and turn the feed off. And then we got to be over there at 5 o'clock to start tearing down. So tonight is a sleepless night for PB.
Y'all, no joke. Pan searing it and then finishing it off in the oven or air fryer.
I'm trying to get
some the way to go.
I'm trying to get some sympathy.
No sympathy
about
here.
all my hard work. It's really good.
It is delicious.
Phenomenal.
It's better than a restaurant.
It's really good. If you just I mean, I know we're just going on, and you're probably getting hungry, but look how flaky.
It's so good.
And the color context is really good.
So good.
Oh, all right. That's Pauline good right there.
Yeah, it's
all right,
really
sign
good.
us off, Mama.
Thank you guys for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. I hope you enjoy your blackened salmon. And do it the way I said, not the way he said, because I don't eat it when he cooks it.
Listen, my way is good.
So sear it about 5 minutes on the first side, flip it over, and 3 to 5 minutes on the other side. And then check the internal temperature. And if it's not where you like it, finish it off in either A, the air fryer, or B, the oven. So there you have it. Thank you guys for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. And remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.